Hello, Internet. I'm Angela. I'm a director and creator. We here at Nerdsmith would like to wish you a very happy NerdsGiving. The time has come for our second annual NerdsGiving charity event. 2 weeks of playing silly games with our friends while putting a little bit of good back into the world. This year, we are supporting Heifer International and their fight to end hunger while caring for the earth. They gift families and communities income-producing animals and provide the training to turn those animals into sustainable businesses. For the next 2 weeks, that's November 1st through the 15th, we here at Nerdsmith will be running animal-themed RPG one-shots and giving away delightful prizes during the streams. Stay tuned on Twitter for the latest show schedule or donate today at fundraise.heifer.org/nerdsgiving. It's bound to be amusing. No, don't cluck up this opportunity. No, just play the outro.
We are Nerdsmith. Bum, ba-dum.
No. We're gonna try that again. One more time. From the top. We are Nerdsmith. Hello, Internet. You just watched me talk a lot on that video, and I'm going to talk just a little bit more. Welcome to Nerdsmith's first official NerdsGiving event. We are going to be playing some games to try to raise money for Heifer International. Please take a look at the link that we mentioned in the video, but we also will put it in chat right now. If you decide you'd like to donate bits or things to our Twitch stream directly, we'll be donating some of those proceeds to Heifer as well. But please check out the link to help us earn our goal for our event. And we're running from the 1st to the 15th, all animal-themed one-shots. And this is our very first one. And I will kick it off to our wonderful game master, Zach. Have fun, everybody, including myself.
Yeah, hi. I'll be running a one-page one-shot created by the Nerdsmith people, myself included, called Sloth Panic. If you know me, I like sloths, so this is why I chose this. It's created inspired by Grant Hewitt and Howitt and 1-7 Design, respectfully, Lasers and Feelings and Honey Heist. So yeah, it's super easy to do. I definitely suggest doing this if you ever want to run a random game. So I'll start with introductions. Hi, I'm Zach. You can find me on Twitter or anywhere else at Duskfey Druid, and I run one shots. This is kind of my thing. Amanda, we'll start with you. Introductions.
All right. Well, I'm Amanda. You can find me on Twitter at Littlest Giant, and then on Twitch as I'm the Littlest Giant.
Excellent. And then Matthew.
Hello, my name is Matthew A. Siebert. You can find me on Twitter at Matthew A. Siebert because I'm creative. I am one of the creators on the Nerdsmith Network. I'm the Dungeon Master for the Land Above podcast, which just premiered its second arc. You can find that at thelandabovepodcast.podbean.com or follow on Twitter at TLA Podcast.
Incredible. Andy, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Andy McCain, at Lawful Good Boy on Twitter and nowhere else because I'm bad at social media. I play Glatone on D&D with the Banana Brothers, which you can check out Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern on Curious Crafts channel on Twitch. There's only one episode so far, so check it out on VOD this weekend and then tune in Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Excellent. And Angela, to finish us off.
Hello, I am Angela. You can find me at darling_gypsum on Twitter and other places, but I don't use them. So, and you can find me all over Nerdsmith, including on Tuesday afternoons and Tuesday nights on Final Rights and Shenanigoons. And you can find those shows on nerdsmith.org, along with all of our other stuff. Hooray!
Hooray indeed.
Hooray!
So to start this all off, we'll start with a cinematic shot. Stars are shooting by as a dark spot comes into view, catching the light of a a nearby sun, star. Stars are suns. Space is fun. And it comes into view along the side of the ship. It says the USS ASMR. And then it cues to the front, and inside we see 4 sloths in space attire with, the white crinkly stuff, the glass globe around their head. Words are fun. And we can start by, if you haven't chosen already, you can each roll a 1d6. And we can get your character abilities out of the way. And we can also describe them. So when you're ready, just pipe up and describe your character, their name, and what their special ability is.
Well, my name is Sebastian, and I am a maned sloth, and my special ability is swimming.
Well, I'm Lenny. I have a very sort of blonde brown fur, but a very brown face, because I'm a Linnaeus sloth. And my ability is hypnotic placidity.
All right. I'm Coriander, and I'm a pale-throated sloth. I can bring some friends and summon moths. And yeah.
Sometimes I wonder why I talk faster than the others. My name is Erwin, and I'm a pygmy sloth, and I can stealth camouflage. See, you couldn't see me.
Where did Erwin go? There she is.
Go.
I didn't even notice she left.
My second special ability might be my super speed.
Alarms begin blaring and red lights begin to flash.
Oh
And
boy.
who is navigating?
Not it.
Sure.
Lenny's navigator. Lenny, you see that an incoming asteroid is coming towards you. How it's happening, who knows? So, what I need you to do is, I need you to each check how sloth you are. So if you could each roll a 1d6 and then tell me what you rolled. 4.
2.
3 for Erwin.
3 for Sebastian, and thank you for the cheers.
Thank you.
Yay.
Excellent. So Lenny, I need you to panic. I need you to roll 1d6.
Ah. I rolled a 5, which I think means that I succeeded.
Correct. You have to roll above your sloth skill. So you succeeded, yes. You are able to dodge this oncoming projectile. And then everything gets chill again.
Boy.
Oh,
When
good.
they asked me to be navigator, I thought it was gonna be easy.
Is everything alright, Lenny?
Maybe.
That's good.
Do we have scanners 'cause I don't react super fast. It'd be good to know earlier if there was gonna be, rocks.
How spacey is our spaceship, Mr. Game Master?
It's pretty spacey. And yes, there are sensors. And Lenny, you've been in charge of that. So that's in front of your face.
Oh, that's what that screen is. My bad.
Professionals.
Consummate.
So who is communications?
I feel like it makes sense for me to be the one who talks, but that doesn't mean I am the one who talks. Sure, I'll do communications.
A little blip on your screen, Erwin, pops up, and you see that you are in charge, or that you've been asked to attend a book signing to a very prestigious author.
Oh, gosh golly.
A great space queen named Lasalanta Blaze. And you're aware of this individual.
Oh, yes.
It might actually cause you to get excited.
Oh my gosh. Everybody. And I hit a button to talk to everybody on the intercom. We get to go to a book signing. Everyone stay calm. But it is very exciting. That is all.
Oh, hello, Erwin.
Hi.
Hello.
Book.
Lasalantenario. You know, that space queen.
Oh.
It's like a royal book signing that's 3 times as important.
Oh, yeah. I started reading her books before. Maybe I'll finish someday. They're very long.
Do we have one of her books for her to sign?
Well, if
think they
Coriander's
sell
still
them
reading.
there.
That's true.
Oh,
Coriander,
yeah.
do you have yours?
Yeah, but we might have to buy one there to get one signed. But
Maybe.
sometimes they'll let you bring another one.
Sounds like we have a plan of attack then. Alright.
Are we attacking the books?
We are attacking this experience with enthusiasm.
Like always.
I'm very, very, very excited.
Over and out, everyone.
Should
Important
I
battle
turn
station.
in some direction?
Is there an address on the screen?
There are coordinates, yeah.
Sure, Lenny. Here you go.
And I very slowly text him coordinates. Like you see one number at a time on your screen. For some reason, we type with that style of typing. It's not. Yeah.
Basically, you've got 9 buttons in front of you, and you're 3,
Yeah, it's
4,
T8.
4, 4, 5,
It's
5.
T8. Yep. Gotta save space on a spaceship.
I slowly turn the ship.
But does the ship turn slowly?
Lenny, roll sloth for me.
That's a success by 2.
Excellent. The ship begins to turn expertly, and you begin to head off. It's calm. The music for sloths, it involves a lot of little bell chimes, chewing noises,
That's the
crinkling,
percussion.
as it were. Well, this is USS ASMR, so you're, it's kind of thing. There is an asteroid field, however, in front of you. Now, navigating it should be easy, but Sebastian or Coriander, which one of you are ballistics?
I'll do that.
Okay.
Pew, pew.
They're voice-activated weapons.
Sebastian, then, I need you to roll sloth, then, to see if you can destroy the obstruction.
I rolled a sloth panic.
Okay. Does that mean you failed?
Well, I rolled my number.
Oh, okay. So that's a success, then.
Yay.
And for each pew that comes out of Sebastian's mouth, a little laser beam shoots out and causes the little obstructions to vaporize.
Pew, pew, pew.
And eventually, you are able to get to the space station. And
Oh no. Do I have to dock?
We
Probably.
could spacewalk out, but that's up for you.
Oh.
I don't drive the
Fine.
ship. Is there an anchor we can put on or something?
Thankfully, we should just slow down.
Is that how physics works in space?
We just have to match their speed. Relative velocity is all that matters. Anchors aren't a thing.
Huh.
We could lasso ourselves, but that would risk a collision at some point.
They might also think we're pirates.
Are we not pirates?
Maybe we should ask?
Sebastian, are we pirates?
Oh, I meant about the parking situation.
Oh.
I could do that. Hold on. Alright.
But are we pirates?
I can ask while I ask them about the parking.
Efficient.
Mm-hmm.
So Erwin's gonna radio the station.
Okay. A face comes onto the screen of a rather shaggy-looking bear individual wearing a pleasant space suit. There's a little symbol to say that they're just a guard. Yeah.
Hi. This is the USSASMR. We want to park. How do we do that? Please.
I got you. Just hold tight and we'll bring you in.
Do we question? Do we look like pirates to you?
No.
That's good.
Are you pirates?
You tell us.
Then no. No, you are not.
Okay.
That's illegal.
I'll let the others know. Thank you.
Screen goes
Still
black.
on. I was gonna say still broadcasting to the station and to everyone else.
Everyone, we're not pirates.
Oh.
That's good.
Yeah, that sounded like a lot of work.
They might not have let us in the book signing if we were, though, Lenny.
Well, I think pirates would have pushed past them. But that's fine.
You feel a shudder on the ship. It shakes a bit. And you hear a gentle whir sound, and you note that you are in a tractor beam and are being pulled towards this space station.
I put it in neutral.
Should we
I think it's always
also
neutral.
put the hazard lights?
Ah, good point.
Now, Coriander, I think that you'd be an excellent captain, but do you have a specific station on this ship that you'd like to have?
No, that works.
You're the captain.
I'll just do
Congratulations.
what's best. Ooh, promotion.
I thought she would have worked in the mess. You know, 'cause of the spice.
I get confused too.
She used to be called cilantro.
I think that's a difference between leaves and seeds.
Or she's British.
Ooh, leaves. When did we eat last? I'm hungry.
Erwin has a Ziploc baggie on her station. Just into the microphone. Very quietly and closely to the microphone, as is tradition when speaking into the microphone.
Maybe this space station has a food court. Or a little barista reading nook.
Or some
Excellent
trees.
plan. Yeah. That's a good plan. Food, and then books, and then maybe books can be food too.
You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com.
City folks just don't get it.
Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting that sub.
Thank you.
What are we doing?
We're raising money for Heifer International.
Ah,
Oh, good.
This is awesome.
Sorry, that's my ringtone. I should mute that during space mission.
Please don't. We need the subs.
Also, great timing for sloth dance breaks.
You only get one hand up at that point.
Alright,
Well, Erwin just sits back and munches it on mic, like leaves, doesn't have push to talk on, just leaves the mic on.
No, we should move towards the airlock. Otherwise, it'll be tomorrow before we get there.
Very
okay.
true. True to the airlock. Post haste.
Just
And then
push off from
coriander.
the chair.
Slow.
As you, so you go to the airlock and open it.
Yes.
When it's
Wait
appropriate.
Okay.
For the
Park
airlock
first.
to be nestled together.
Oh, like heading towards it, I thought you meant.
Mm-hmm. We're skipping a lot of time here.
I keep stepping out of character and no one else is, so I should recalibrate.
As you suit up before you exit the airlock, is that what you're doing?
The slowest montage ever.
Another beep, Erwin, on your I don't know, space pad, and it says a little bit of a notice that there has been animal control sighted in the area. Now you know, and everyone else knows, that animal control isn't an official thing. Animal control are pirates. And all they want to do, yeah. Just saying.
Oh, so
What?
they're
Oh.
the pirates.
See, I knew we knew this. We just didn't think long enough about it. Oh gosh. We should hurry to the book signing and then get out of here.
Everyone remember the stall number where we parked.
Maybe we should write it down.
I'll
That's
take a
good
picture.
idea.
Click.
Now, was that object work in and out of character?
I don't know.
We never will.
Yep. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that'll make it go faster.
Great plan.
You okay over there, Amanda?
Animal
Sure.
control was supposed to be showing up at some point.
I'm just waiting.
Oh, but you do exit the airlock. Is that correct? Oh yeah, because you.
We slowly
you-
jumped off.
Okay.
We're walking like that scene in Armageddon, except in real time.
Yeah. So you exit the airlock, and you can see that you are currently in stall 2B.
Is it to be or not to be?
No, it's to be. See?
Okay, I'm good. We finally answered that.
So,
By the way.
where is the book signing?
Past the food court, I heard.
I think it's in the Barnes and Noble.
Oh, good. We can hit the food court on the way to the Barnes and Noble.
Zach,
Yeah,
Mhm.
it is. I mean,
we
that's
see
true.
you, is what I'm saying. We see you.
We
Yeah.
better get a move on then.
And I did just find out today that sloths can't walk on all fours. They just drag themselves by their front limbs. So that's how we're walking in these spaces.
We sloth shimmy our way towards the food court.
Okay. You enter into another airlock, and this it pressurizes, or however space works, and you are able to, if you wanted to, take your spacesuit off. There are lockers you can rent out.
The same length montage.
Yet opposite. Click.
My special ability doesn't work well when I'm wearing clothes.
Sexy.
So you take your spacesuit off if you wanted to. If not, you can leave it on. It's up to you. And then you enter into the space mall, which is where you are. This is what this is. It's the space mall. Because there's a food court, apparently. And there's a Barnes & Noble. That's what I said. So, you head there.
We did this. I agree.
Yeah.
We did this.
Yeah, game mastering is great when all I have to do is say yeah. So, you enter into the food court. You see multiple different kind of anthropomorphic animals in various dress.
I'm gonna hit up Panda Express. Eucalyptus would really hit the spot right now.
I'm gonna go to the one next to Panda Express called Bear Grylls.
Mm-hmm. There's so many choices. I don't know what to do.
I didn't know that Banana Breeze made a small mole version. That sounds wonderful.
That was for one person, apparently. It's fine.
If you're unsure what to do, you can always flip a coin.
Oh, true. But that's two options when there is so many to choose from.
Would you say
Oh.
there are 6 choices?
Would you like my D20?
I rolled a 1, so I guess I'm going to the worst restaurant.
Have fun at Arby's.
This is not sponsored by Arby's, obviously.
Or any of Arby's competitors.
I make my way to Arby's. At least there's curly fries.
You need to be on ready to go, Coriander. Arby's is notorious for how slow it is to get your food.
Oh no. Will we make the book signing? I should hurry. And Coriander seems to lift her feet with slightly more haste and a more worried expression on her face, but that's the only difference.
She's like more concerned.
Okay. You are each able to get your food. So too, I don't have to single poor person who has to deal with you. Do you all sit together, or do you sit separately?
We like each other well enough, I think.
Yeah. Encumbered with my tray of curly fries, I'll make my way to the closest table.
So the
and
first
wait.
table.
Which is why I asked.
Just, don't worry, Coriander. Just eat there. It'll be fast.
Okay.
Now, those who do see you stand in awe. You are well known for being excellent space people. That's all I gotta say. You're renowned for being excellent at spacing.
I get it.
Well done.
That was just for Matthew.
Apparently. Yeah.
That was filling.
Owen looks at her watch. Are we still in time for the book signing?
You are, but you are you're cutting it close.
I've got an idea. We could rent some segways from that booth over there. That
Excellent
might be
idea.
faster.
Very good. You know what? That deserves a slight space promotion. I don't know, you can be a lieutenant, whatever.
Does Coriander carry like little gold stars to deputize us when we do a good job?
Yeah. She slowly reaches into a pouch and pulls out the sticker sheet and goes, boop.
I like to think that Erwin's glass bubble has stars all on the back of it. On the back. You have to be able to see.
Oh, yes. Many stars.
Like a football helmet.
While I was eating, I was looking at the map of Space Mall. We can get there quickly now. How much are segways? Like this one. Did this one cost money?
No. Not for you. Because you're the USS ASMR, and everyone knows that you're great. Screw game economies.
I'm worried this is leading to us being pirate fighters. Since he's building it up so much.
I don't know. I think you're getting a little ahead of the sloths. They are very slow.
Help, my segway's going backward.
Oh no!
Lean forward.
So as you all are, you're all finished eating and you're on your segways going. I need you each
did it.
to roll sloth for me.
Oh, good. By 2.
I'm a master.
I rolled my number.
I rolled a 6.
1 for me.
Okay. You have to roll beneath your number. So Coriander, what did you get?
I rolled my number exactly.
Okay. So, success other than Sebastian.
No, not too forward.
So, Sebastian, I need you to roll panic now as the Segway goes wildly forward and you begin to kind of be crunched underneath your Segway.
I rolled 6 again.
Oh no.
No, that's fine. That's good.
It's good for panic.
It's good for panic.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Brain's not working.
For those at home, you roll high for your panic attempt, and you roll low for your sloth attempt.
Meeting your numbers, A-okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're able to do it. You do roll, but you're able to catch yourself up. Your heart's beating a little bit faster.
Boom.
A little bit.
Boom.
But yes, exactly.
Boom.
And then you note that you all begin to slow, and you begin to lift off of your segways, and everyone around and everything that's really not bolted down begins to float upwards, and then you begin to hear a slight blaring alarm going off.
Oh no.
It'll be alright. It's not really important until you hear the candy wrappers crinkling.
True.
We're not on the USS ASMR. This might be bad. Quick, everyone make the ship spin to create artificial gravity. Run at the bulkhead on 3. 1,
Okay.
2,
Wait,
3. Oh,
where's the bulkhead? You're the only one with the map.
oh, I'm sorry. It's everywhere. Oh,
So
here's a
which
conundrum. Which way's the outside?
Everywhere. isn't it?
Uh-oh.
It's space.
We may not have the leverage for this.
Now you are all moving forward slowly, as you did have kind of momentum, and then you kind of lifted off, and you kept going.
Are we headed towards the bookshop?
You're heading towards the Macy's.
Quick, throw the Segway. It'll change your trajectory to the bookshop.
Question is, would you have tied yourself to your Segway?
I like to live dangerously, so no.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Wouldn't want to be tied down.
Well, on space segways, it sometimes is a good idea to tie yourself onto one. It also can be dangerous depending on how you leave it, because it could just drag you behind it. It's not very fun.
Unless you have wheelies.
This is bad. Segways don't work in 0G unless you have power.
I think we should abandon the segways and maybe, abandon the segways.
But if we abandon the segways, how will Zach transition to the next scene?
So grammar.
We still have screen wipes.
Are you trying to stop yourself from entering the Macy's? Because you are entering the Macy's right
We
now.
don't want to be on the Macy's.
No.
I threw
Not
my
the
Segway
Macy's.
before we got there.
Ridiculously overpriced.
The stream also not sponsored by Macy's.
I'm a very good swimmer. If you hold on to me, I can try swimming through the air towards the Barnes & Noble.
Sebastian,
Oh.
I need you to roll 2d6. For sloth.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Done it.
That's good.
So do you all cling to Sebastian, or at least daisy chain yourself behind Sebastian?
Yes, daisy chain,
Yes.
absolutely.
It's like Peter Pan.
Lenny holds on to Sebastian, then Coriander holds on to Lenny, then I hold on to Coriander.
Hey, Coriander. It is like Peter
Yeah.
Pan. You have a captain's hook. See?
Ooh. Good job, Lenny.
He.
I take out another gold star and put it on his helmet.
Ah, that's one. Excellent.
Now there are people panicking, and a lot of them. Thank you, Tess. And it seems like they've congested enough that it's kind of like catching like a net of people as they're all trying to make their way between a sushi cart that is bolted to the ground, the floor at least, and the cafe. So you are going to... You're obstructed if you can't do something about this.
We could eat our way through.
Well, with the cart, one of us could hold on to the cart and then swing, and we switch the daisy chain direction. So then I'd be in the front, like a whip.
But you can't swim.
Oh, only Sebastian can swim. And where in the plan would we grab the food?
Is the obstruction only the cart? Or
No, the
people?
obstruction is people.
Oh.
They're trying to make the way between, and the way that they're all kind of floating.
Take care of this.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone. Look at this. And Lenny holds his arms out in like a starfish sort of pose and just floats towards them.
Roll 2d6 for sloth. As being the user, hypnotic placidity.
That's a 4. I slothed.
Okay, fantastic. Well done. So what are you trying to make them do?
My hope is that they'll all starfish, which will expand the group by them hitting each other, and sort of slowly push them away from each other so that we can get through.
As they're all kind of like yelling, one of them turns and sees you, and then begins to stretch their arms out. And all these, there are giraffes and bears and lions and wolves and all different kind of like animal creatures, bipedal and anthropomorphic and whatnot. But they all begin to starfish as they look at you, and those that didn't see you are surprised by what their friends are doing and other people, and they all begin to do that, and then just begin to expand outward. And the obstruction is cleared, and now they're just kind of around you, smiling and dazed looking.
Have a pleasant float.
Now, do you maintain this pose, or are you going to revert it?
No, I have to hold on to Sebastian so Coriander can hold on to Lenny, so Erwin can hold on to Coriander.
When Lenny returns, I give him a second gold star.
My cup runneth over.
We should get you a bigger cup while we're here.
Oh, we can hit Space Pier 1.
Isn't that where we parked?
No,
That was
to
to
be.
be. See?
Not
No.
see. To be.
Oh no. Sorry.
Are we nearing the Barnes & Noble?
You can see it at the end of the hall.
So close. Almost there. I hope they have those space pens that can write in 0G.
They're called pencils.
You know, the pens with lead in them.
That's bad for you, actually. That causes whatever. I'll go into it.
We use graphite now.
Can we see the Space Queen?
You don't. You do see signs for the signing, and you see a group of people inside the Barnes & Noble lining up and kind of daisy chaining onto each other.
Even in
Well-
space, they really know how to queue.
Well, at least we know we're in the right place. Shall we
can't-
join the line?
Of course. You can't spell queen without a Q.
Ha ha.
I do not give Lenny a gold star.
As you near the end of the hall, you see do you queue up behind the people?
That's the only polite way.
I swim us up and grab on to the last person in line.
Okay.
Captain, you should go before me. You're more important. Here, take my
Yes,
place.
I am. Okay.
You can't get lost, so you don't need the navigator first.
Very good, Lenny. And I wait politely in the line.
You begin to note that there is a group of 5 individuals wearing all black with an AC on their helmet. It's animal control. And they're making their way towards the Space Queen. Now you do see the Space Queen. Now that you've queued up, you can see along this long trail of queue. The Space Queen is there. She is incredibly large and long-armed and long-legged. There's an aura around her, and books just kind of floating in her gravitational area. She seems to be made of crystal. Space Queens tend to be, apparently.
That tracks.
course.
What do animal control want with the Space Queen?
Nothing good, I'm sure.
Should
we,
I?
Damn it, cat. Ouch. What was happening?
Should we stop them? I could try to calm them down. But that just might make them more determined.
What say ye, Captain?
I think we could use some backup. And Coriander closes her eyes and summons the friend moths.
Oh, we could have used them to fly here. Oh well.
They're tiny, but annoying.
So
How
these
do
moths aren't really
you-
able to get good. They're kind of floating in the air, wafting their wings, but it's difficult for them to be accurate in their flying. They are filling the space though.
You've got it, guys. Gold stars for everyone.
Coriander, roll 2d6 for sloth. Choose the lowest number.
That is a 3, which is above my 2.
Okay. So you summon these moths that begin to. You're summoning them out to go towards animal control. Is that correct?
Ideally, yes.
They begin to disperse as you're doing that, just kind of floating up, and then get sucked into vents.
Oh, space.
Unfortunately, your
Well,
moth deterrent failed.
I'm out of ideas.
Ooh. How about this? And then he pushes off to be sort of floating at an angle away from the group of the queue, and tries to get in, to be visible to the queue. Hey, everybody. Do you think you could protect our queen? And go buzz those dicks over there? Animal control. The AC people.
You're using your skill to the people in the queue.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get them to go fight them for us.
Okay, sure. Yeah, roll 2d6 for sloth.
We're great people.
That's by 2.
Okay. Those who do look at you, frustrated, holding their books, just kind of nod, and then begin to detach, and then begin to kind of grab onto it. You see a gorilla holding like a stack of books, just kind of begins to use one arm to jettison themselves forward, and a bunch of the other ones. They begin to do that, make their way towards animal control to fight them off.
Good
Have fun
job.
storming the pirates.
That's why you
And
don't
now-
cut in a queue.
Well, now we're first in line. So, 2 good things.
Someone get a book signed for me. As he floats away.
Erwin will push off from a queue post and try to get one of the books, the new books that are floating near the queen.
Sure. You see, it's called Bird of a Feather.
Oh, that's nice. Your Majesty, would you have a moment to spare? We saved your life just now, after all.
you can see that this crystalline figure smiles down at you and nods, and then gestures towards you all, and you all begin to feel this pull towards her. And you begin to understand why animal control might want her, because she has this animal magnetism. You also begin to.
Yeah. Yep.
What? What happened? My bad.
Sloth, damn it.
Sloth, damn it. The people that have gone to fight animal control are holding them off, but not succeeding, as it seems that animal control is very well equipped for this kind of thing, and the people are being stunned pretty much immediately, and they're just kind of floating away behind them. And they're making their way forward, albeit slowly. They are being stopped by the people.
Your Majesty, maybe we should flee.
She nods, signs as many books as she can, and then kind of sets them down.
How
Lead the
nice
way.
is she?
We're going to be.
Erwin, can you help camouflage us?
I can try. There's a lot of you, but they only want the queen, right? So, how big is the queen?
She is, I'd say, about 12 feet tall.
Is
Oh.
she semi-transparent?
She is.
I have a thought.
Ooh.
Coriander, if you get more of your moth friends to land on the queen, that could cover some. And Erwin's gonna slowly climb up the queen to her head. I'll just be a wig and they won't know that she's the queen. And so Erwin just curls up on the queen's head like a really bad toupee.
Quick, someone be a mustache.
Erwin lowers a hand, an arm to be a mustache.
Coriander looks up and goes, "Oh, that's a lot of moss. Okay, boys.
Sorry,
Let's
Coriander.
go."
Didn't mean to get my arm in your face.
And I summon moss.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
That's a success then. And Erwin, you as well. Roll 2d6. First of all.
I rolled 2, so under my number.
Success. Paper mache, the Space Queen with moths. And then utilizing your stealth camouflage, are able to mimic a pretty good mustache and toupee.
They're kind of shaggy and green, but
Sebastian, can you swim us out of here?
I'll do my best.
Let's do a daisy chain again.
So
Hold my toes, Your Majesty.
she does so. Sebastian, I need you to roll panic 2d6. Take the higher result as you see animal control has finally, they obtained all the animals that were in the queue and are sending little robots to bring the animals back to their ship.
Well, I got a 6, but that's awful.
For panic, that's good.
No, I mean the animals being kidnapped is awful.
Sure. Yes, we will save them another time.
Yes. Good
Or
job
not.
thinking of others.
Your Majesty, you perhaps should release an official censure on the pirates so they know how unhappy you are with them.
She pulls out her speedy A and begins to send a rather wordy email. You are able to move past animal control, who seem to be preoccupied by the volume of animals that they are trying to detain.
Serves you right. And Erwin lifts a very slow finger.
One of them notices this, and Erwin, I need you to roll panic 2d6.
Oops. I rolled a 4, which is over my number.
Okay.
I mean,
They begin to make their way into the Barnes and Noble, and then begin to yell as you get down to the very end, past the Macy's. And do you stop anywhere, or are you going straight to your ship?
Does anyone want a snack before we go? Maybe a hot pretzel or something? A bag of popcorn?
It would be nice
Cinnabon?
to meet my aunt again.
just grab a pretzel on the way out. They're hanging right there.
But that
Are
would
there
be
any
stealing.
floating pretzels? And then we can just toss some change.
You do see some, sure.
Are they cinnamon?
They're only jalapeno.
Oh. Why?
Exactly that
is
reason.
Too spicy for me. I'll get heartburn.
Let's just go.
Yeah. Well, we can stop somewhere else on the way out. There's an oasis in a couple of light years.
You make your way past the food court. You don't stop at all?
Your Majesty, did you need anything?
Oh no, I'm okay. Thank you.
You hear very quiet, very slight snoring from the queen's crown / wig.
And you make your way out to the shipping dock. Where do you go to get your ship?
Past the Pier 1 and to the Pier 2.
2B.
You find your ship and you are able to get onto it. It seems like the Space Queen doesn't need a spacesuit, as she is Space Queen. She's able to breathe in space.
We put our spacesuits back on out of the lockers.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
And you get into your ship. The Space Queen is able to get herself in. It's kind of a tight squeeze for her, but she's able to do so.
I'm sorry for the squeeze. This is your life now. And away we go.
Oh no, please don't kidnap me. I need to go to my ship.
Oh.
Lenny,
Which
for the
one's
last
that?
time, we're not pirates.
I know. Which ship is yours?
It's out there. And she gestures out of a window. And you can see this majestic looking spaceship. But in front of it is a line of dark looking cruisers that have an AC on them. It,
no.
the animal control, obviously.
It's a blockade. How will we get around it in space?
I have
ballistics.
an idea.
Fireworks show?
You.
Don't accidentally hit the queen ship. Our insurance won't cover it.
Now you also know that on some of these ships there are civilians.
Unfortunate.
Maybe. No, that won't work. What if we just leave?
Queen,
Or
do you have any crew members?
On my ship, yes.
Erwin, what if we just gave them coordinates to meet us? Then we could go that way.
Sure. Your Majesty, where would they know to go that maybe animal control couldn't follow us?
I don't think they're going to let us away from here. And then you hear a beeping sound, and you note that you've been locked on by space missiles.
Ooh. Evasive actions.
yes, definitely move fast.
Lenny, I need you to roll panic. 1d6.
I think I was looking at the missiles, 'cause I turned towards them. That's a 1.
Okay. The ship is rocked, and your navigation goes offline.
Well, the pretty lights stopped blinking on my console.
That might be bad.
Mm-hmm.
I miss the pretty light. Let's shoot at them back.
Yes, please.
Do you need one of my stars back, Captain?
No, but I'll keep this in mind later.
Okay.
I'm not sure which ships I can shoot at without hurting the good people.
We're good people, though.
We
And
are.
if you don't shoot, we'll be hurt.
We're not pirates.
Your Majesty, can you use your magnetism to pull the ships with civilians on them out of the way?
No. It only works in close proximity. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Well,
like real magnets.
I
Yeah.
tried.
What if we move so we can get a better angle to shoot the bad ships and not the good ships in this 3-dimensional space?
Well, that requires my lights to be blinking.
Do we have an engineer who can fix the pretty lights?
No, just us. What if we go to the main animal control ship and attack them on the inside?
Like a stealth mission.
You do notice that you're being pushed by 2 of these animal control cruisers.
Pew. Pew.
Roll panic, 1d6, Sebastian.
I'm going to suit up for the fight.
Now, are you trying to just destroy them, Sebastian, or are you just trying to disable them?
I'm gonna blow them to space dust.
Okay. You're able to do so. And they explode into space dust.
Erwin's gonna pop comms and cast out on a wide range of channels so that the animal control can pick up the message.
Okay, sure.
And that's what you get when you mess with animals. You'll stay away now. Got it?
Just seeing if they have any behavior change.
Oh, so you're just doing a voice comm?
Mm-hmm. You can reply to this message.
You get a response back. No, give us the Space Queen.
Why do you want the Space Queen?
It is our mission. Give us the Space Queen and you will live.
Who gave you the mission?
Animal Control HR.
Are you sure they didn't want you to get the Spice Queen? And maybe it was a typo.
Are you all kind of clustered around Erwin's?
Maybe we should ask to speak to management.
We would like to speak to your manager.
We will send management to you then.
Thank you.
That was easy. Boop.
And you hear this roaring, ripping sound, and you see this incredibly large space freighter just kind of appear above the cruisers, and then begin to dip lower.
Give you a moment. We were going in light speed.
Oh,
So,
wow.
it was hard. One
He's
more
gone
time,
plaid.
Zach.
Okay, yeah, I noticed that everyone wasn't moving, and I was like, that's not good. This space freighter appears above them with the same AC logo on it. It's Animal Control. Although there's a little M after it, so you know it's management. The space freighter begins to come down towards you and is careening towards you.
They should really slow down. You should really slow down. Over.
Did they answer? Did they get your message?
Maybe management is just a euphemism for hitting us with a ship.
The front opens up like the maw of a whale and scoops you up.
Oh,
Hurry.
dear.
Act like Krill.
What do krill do?
Float.
Okay. Everyone, float.
I'll turn off our gravity device.
And y'all begin to float in the air. As the ship did immediately hit a force field and then just slow down immediately. You weren't rocked forward or anything. It's just the way it is. But the maw does close and you are in darkness. Other than in your ship, which is there's lights in. Sure.
I
Well.
wonder if we'll need a puppet.
The moth begin to float off of the Space Queen.
Well, now they have the Space Queen and us.
Unless they can't recognize her.
And Erwin starts floating back up to the Space Queen's head.
I don't know if that will work a second time.
Erwin starts curling up, but then just
What
floats
if
away from the head.
the four of us stack on top of each other to act like we're the Space Queen? And we just haven't shaved recently.
I think we should just talk to management. See what they want her for. Maybe we can make a different deal.
Huh. Well, it's worth a try. Also, maybe in the meantime, we should hide the Space Queen. Are there any ducts or secret compartments or space pods or broom closets that we can put her in?
I mean,
There's a bathroom.
She'll probably want to shower the moth goo off anyway.
Yeah. And in the bathroom, if she has to go, she doesn't have to go out of hiding.
How about you all hide the queen and I'll keep them busy at the com.
I know where the bathroom is. I can navigate there. Follow me.
She follows you. And you place her in the bathroom?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, the hot is actually the cold. We've been meaning to fix it. Just in case. Bye.
Bye.
Erwin takes a seat at the comms station and broadcasts on the loudspeaker outside.
What you want?
No immediate response. But you do see from the front window, there's a bit of a flickering light and a door, a little bright square of light, and a figures begin to make their way out of it and begin floating towards your ship.
We shouldn't ask what they want. We ask to speak with them.
That's true. We should tell them that we lost the Space Queen and they should go away.
We wish to register a complaint.
Yes, and we will escalate if necessary.
Hey, what happens if we use ballistics while inside?
I think we blow
we
up
all
too.
die.
Okay.
You hear knocking on the door.
I'll get it.
Airlock door.
Who is it?
Who is it?
Animal control. Open the door.
Is it animal control management? Over.
Yes.
Prove it. Over.
You hear a different voice. Yeah, definitely management out here. See,
Now
that was my
that's-
subordinate.
Some credentials. Do you have an ID? Or maybe documentation of your position in some other fashion?
Erwin pushes another button on the door and a very large camera sort of stares at them outside.
Okay. You see them pulling a torch up and beginning to go around the door.
I
We
don't
should
think
equip
speaking
ourselves.
Do we have laser moths or something else?
Do you? Do you want to try to summon laser moths?
Sure.
Sure. Roll 2d6 for panic.
Nope.
So you do summon them.
Oh wait,
They just
panic.
begin to.
Yeah.
Oh,
panic.
panic. Yeah. The highest
I
number.
swapped. Yeah, I rolled
you-
over 2.
You slapped and you should have panicked. Okay. So instead of these laser moths being summoned up, these little light moths that begin to zip around, instead of them bouncing around the interior of the ship, causing damage. Instead, where do you want them to go?
Oh.
Well, we could just lose the hull of our ship by having them go through it at them, 'cause there's already a hole now.
What if we open the door and shoo them out and then close it real fast?
That's
Real
good
fast.
thinking, Captain.
Man the doors. All heard the moths.
You begin to gather these glowing moths around you, Coriander, who wants to be in charge of opening and closing the door quickly.
I'm at the calm part. I could try.
Sure. Erwin, roll 1d6 for panic. As you gotta move, it's a quick action, that's why it's panic.
I rolled under my number.
Okay. So you open the door, easy enough, and you launch these moths out, Coriander, that shoot through all these individuals, severing their air tanks, sure, and and they begin to yell and howl and begin to make their way away. But a couple of them are able to make their way inside before the door is closed, and now they're holding stun guns out.
Don't worry, animal control. Everything's calm here. You should go to sleep. Come on. Close your eyes. You're safe in here. Ah, there you go.
Andy, you were actually putting me to sleep.
Is it done now?
Sure, yeah, it is. You can roll 2d6 for panic, even though that's a very slothy thing to do.
That is a 5.
Okay, that is success. And the two animal control individuals just kind of begin to float and snore.
There we go. I take a stun gun.
Okay, you have a stun gun now.
We should be quiet around them.
I will grab the other stun gun.
Okay.
Oh, Sebastian, you should have this. Your ballistics. Here you go.
Thank you.
All right.
I want to take one of their helmets off and see what they look like.
You take the helmet off and you see that they are a human.
Oh. Now I want the stun gun.
Here you go.
Probably for the best, not.
Oh, whoops.
There you keep it. Anyway, shall we take their ship?
With just 4 of us and 2 stun guns, I think we have a pretty good chance.
Yeah. Let's take the big ship and save the Space Queen. And then maybe we can look into the Spice Queen and save that one too.
Erwin is
Two
very.
I'll just follow your leads.
Are there any lockers or anything where we can take some animal control outfits and make our way in sneakily?
Maybe there's 2 outfits. Maybe we could pair up into the outfits.
Yeah. We'll stand on each other's shoulders
Yep.
and crawl our way across the ship.
Erwin floats down to start trying to remove the other helmet.
Sure, easily enough. You are able to take the other helmet. You see that they are also a human.
They just don't have enough hair.
Barely any algae on them.
I almost feel sad for them. Shall we destroy their ship?
Why don't we use it? There'll be more room in our hold.
That's true. We can have all of the snacks.
So, let's choose a system to take over first. Are we thinking ballistics or environmental?
I was thinking
about-
communication so they couldn't
Yeah.
tell the others what's happening.
I agree.
If we take over their communications, we can send fake orders to the other ships.
Yes?
Ooh,
Then it's
that-
decided.
Do we want to ask the Queen if she wants to help us fight? Or do we leave her in the bathroom?
She might be in the shower.
It's
We shouldn't
impolite
disturb her.
to disturb her.
All right, we don't have enough suits for her anyway.
And Erwin's trying to remove a boot.
You are
We
able to
can't-
disrobe these individuals' other spacesuits. Sure.
We should put them away too.
We only have one bathroom, though. Where do we put them?
We have those large storage lockers. Locks in the name.
Yes. Let's do that. And Coriander starts trying to drag the humans into the ship towards the
Sure.
Luckily,
Coriander, roll
environmental's
1d6
still
for
down, right?
sloth. It is, yeah. So they're pretty weightless, but roll 1d6 for sloth, Coriander.
I rolled a 4, which is above my 2.
Oh.
Okay, that one wakes up.
Oh no.
Let Sebastian.
Pew.
Sebastian, roll 1d6 for panic.
A 5.
Success. And they go limp and paralyzed.
Phew. Let's be gentle with them.
Let's try again.
Here, I'll help.
Thank you, Lenny. It's nice to have someone volunteer to assist.
Yeah, thanks, Lenny.
So Lenny, are you just taking the other one and just putting them in, or
Yeah, I'll
anything
try to
special?
take the other one that hasn't been stunned yet.
Sure. Roll 1d6 for sloth.
That's a 3. Ah, he fits right in.
Easily enough, yeah. And you're just like able to shove a foot in and close the locker. Do you lock them?
Of course.
Easily enough, and they're both locked into their tiny places.
Are there
Nighty night.
in the locker?
Is there what? I'm sorry.
Air holes.
Yeah, there's like a little bit of grate in the front. It's like one of those high school lockers, sure.
Oh, good.
I feel a little like a bully right now.
They did start it.
I feel like a bully mog.
Very specific reference there, Lenny.
4 out of 5.
Let's go find their communication systems and take control for ourselves.
Okay. So you make your way out of your ship and across the weightless expanse of this room that where ships could dock. It's a dock of
Docking
ships.
bay.
Sure. There you go. That's a word.
And
you can
we're
see.
paired in the spacesuits.
Okay, cool. Who is paired with who?
Seems like Lenny is teacher's pet, so he should go with Coriander. If you want gold stars so much.
Aye, Captain.
Lenny, you can be the bottom half.
I know.
Okay. So
So
anything leg
I'm
related is Lenny, and anything arm related is Coriander. Got you.
Uh,
Erwin and Sebastian.
I would say I'm smaller, so I should probably be the top half. But you keep your stun gun, Sebastian. They won't expect to be shot from the knee.
That sounds good, Erwin.
Hey, they even have a handy opening right there for your gun.
Oh,
Maybe
it's
they
like
will expect it.
in advance. Okay, we walking.
Okay.
Kind of.
Yeah, you see the communications area that you can go into. It seems like out of this area you can go to engineering. You can go to the cockpit. You can go to communications. It's not all in the same place apparently. Communications.
Yeah.
Okay. You door that's there and begin to make your way inside, and you see a patrol at the far end.
Just play it cool.
Yeah. We'll act like we belong.
Okay. So Coriander and Erwin, I need you to both roll 1d6 for sloth as you're keeping it chill.
I rolled my number.
I rolled a 6.
Coriander, you're able to do it very well. They don't suspect you at all. But Erwin, something about the fact that this this figure is like really droopy on the top, like you are very the arms are kind of floppy, the head's
I'm a
kind of
very
sagged.
small sloth.
Yeah. And they ask you for your registration.
I'm on my way to the registrar's office right now, so I can give you my number later. Sorry. It's been a long day.
And what about those sloths that took the Space Queen?
We were met with tremendous resistance, so we had to shoot them.
And where's the Queen?
She's around somewhere.
He gestures to a comm on his wrist and begins to speak into it.
I'm going to shoot him.
Okay.
Use your gun pocket, Sebastian.
A zipper opens where Sebastian is, and a little stun gun comes out. So Sebastian and Coriander, you can both roll 1d6 for panic.
I rolled my number.
I
Okay.
rolled a 1.
Okay. You, so Coriander, you're able to stun this individual as they're speaking into this comm, and they just kind of slump to the ground. Sebastian, however, you hit the door control, and the door closes. You go into the comm room.
Oops.
Oh
Maybe
no.
we could call for engineering. They could
I'm-
fix the door.
I'm going to pick up the communication watch.
Sure, yeah. You have a communication watch now.
Are there any stereotypical vents in the ceiling that we could use to crawl into communication?
Sure, right above the door.
Oh, that will work nicely then. Can I get a boost?
Sure. And
Yeah.
Lenny will sort of squat down to let Coriander pick up Sebastian.
Now we're 4 stacked sloths.
I poke Lenny to get him to stand all the way up, and I try to kind of push Sebastian a little further up since Erwin is very small.
And you are placed right in front of this this vent.
So,
Hopefully they had thumb screws.
Is there any means to get into the vent? Is there a way to open it without needing any tools? Or
Doesn't seem like it.
doesn't seem like there's a way in, or doesn't seem like there's anything stopping me from opening?
Doesn't seem like there's it might be difficult to open this up without tools.
Does anyone have a screwdriver or an Allen wrench or opposable thumbs?
As sloths, however, you do have significant claws.
Ew. Erwin's gonna try to turn any screws that are there.
You slide your glove off and roll the sleeve up all the way to where your little claw is. Sure, roll 1d6 for sloth.
I rolled a 5. So no.
Unfortunately, you're not able to do so. Your claw goes towards the screws, but you're not able to get it open.
I can't get this open.
Can't
And you
you
would
No.
You pull it really hard.
Could you maybe summon some little moths to unscrew it?
What about those laser moths?
Oh yeah, laser moths are cool. And I close my eyes and summon laser moths.
Sure. Roll 2d6 for sloth.
I rolled a 4 and a 5, so no.
Unfortunately, they just begin to bounce around the room you're in, peppering this stunned individual.
Ah! Oh no! What
You know,
now?
we never actually tried the door. Let's try it. And Lenny will start walking over to the door.
I mean, you're above the door, so you just reach over to the door control.
Yeah, my sloth hand comes out of the zipper pocket.
Okay. And you press the control, and the door slides up, and you see a human standing there with their ear against the door, and they look surprised.
I wave.
Hello, fellow human.
Erwin's trying to put the sleeve back over her cloth.
Coriander and Lenny, sure. You could both roll 1d6 for panic. See if you can talk yourself out of this individual that is curious to know what happened.
I rolled a 6.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
What happened to David?
I don't know, but it seems as though there's some sort of biological warfare happening in the hallway. And I point towards the laser moths.
They're still like kind of bouncing around a little bit at the end. Oh dear, well get on in, hurry.
Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were in danger.
Well, you'll know for next time.
He rushes in to grab David, it seems. Do you leave the door open or do you close it behind him?
I shut the door.
Okay. Hey, don't do that. Oh no.
Oh, that was an accident. Hold on. Just wait
Oops,
there.
the
We'll get it
controls.
open.
Is there an obvious locking
The
mechanism?
controls are broken.
Obviously, yeah.
We lock it. Yeah.
We lock it.
Oh, shoot. That's made it worse. I'm still working on the door.
It's temporarily
Oh,
out of
dear.
service.
So sorry. We'll fix it.
Nerwin.
Sebastian. That way. Go that way. Towards the comms controls.
Lenny follows Sebastian.
Coriander, on the comm watch, you hear, "Help! There's something going on down by comms."
Oh, wait. Everything's under control. Thank you.
How are you?
Yeah.
Okay, you are in this comm room. It seems like this is also the place to control how these watches work. So you can choose to keep them on or turn them off. You can also do whatever you want in here. You're in the communications room.
Want to, if possible, control all outgoing transmissions and stop them from saying anything that
Sure.
we don't want them to say.
And who is helming that?
I'll try it.
Okay. Lenny, go ahead, sorry.
Were you saying something?
Oh. I was thinking I could try to convince everyone to let the animals go. If you were to man the con, I could try.
Mhm. Sure. So I'm going to open a channel to... Well, first I'm going to try to stop the bridge from being able to put any messages out. And then put a broadcast to the other ships from here.
Okay, sure. Roll 1d6 for Sloth, Erwin.
I rolled a 2. Hooray!
Well done.
I'm going to push the button and a little red light will come on. You're live, Lenny, go.
Hi, everyone. New orders from management. HR loves you. But HR also loves all the animals. So, everyone, if you're holding a stun gun, give it to the nearest animal. And also, let them out of any sort of cage or restrictive device. That is all. Thank you. From HR. You know, your human managers.
Lenny, roll 2d6 for sloth. Go ahead, Erwin.
Oh, I was holding the button
okay.
down and then releasing it.
That's a 2.
Okay, success.
I don't know how we'll know if it worked.
Well,
I'm
what
stumped.
if we make all of the communication devices listening devices, and we can try to see if anyone is shot?
I
Are
think the
there
cacophony
cameras?
might kill us.
Are there cameras? Like security cameras?
There are, you see them.
Is anything happening?
On this ship, you can see there are people moving about. Most people are like holding their stun guns out and just kind of looking around, not seeing. They seem dumbfounded.
Well, I'm stumped.
We could just go collect the guns. We're animals.
Oh, that's true. We'll have to abandon our outfits, though.
That's for the best. This is hot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it chafes my fur.
Erwin is trying with her hands and feet to pop the helmet off her.
You're able to take off the animal control suits, and now you're in your sloth goodness.
I unlock the door and walk out and say, "Hello, we are animals. Give us
Oh,
your
hi.
stun guns."
Here you go. He hands you a stun
Thank
gun.
you.
So, one of the restrictive devices that HR was referring to just now is the hole where our ship is. Could you help us get out?
No.
Oh well.
Sad.
You did get my stun gun, though.
Yeah,
So,
there's that.
I don't know why that's... I don't understand what's going on.
You
It's a
don't have to
collection.
understand to be a good employee. You just have to follow directions.
Good point. Well, bye. He begins to drag his guard friend into the comm room.
I feel like we
I-
didn't do much about the blockade in the Space Queen's ship.
Maybe there are animal uprisings on all the other ships.
You feel the ship begin to get rocked by explosions.
That's
Ooh.
different. That might be a wonderful, terrible sign.
I think we should run.
Quickly now.
Scurry and flew.
Okay, and I need everyone to roll panic. Sebastian, you can roll with with a 2d6 because you're swimming.
That's a 1.
I rolled my number.
Same
Succeeded.
here. Hold the number.
Okay.
Is there like a garage door opener we pass on our way to the ship?
There's a way that you can open the door, but if you did that, you might get sucked out.
Oh. We should talk to engineering about our navigation systems.
Oh, so stop running and go back?
Do you still have the wrist walkie-talkie?
I do, but I thought we turned them off.
Well, those comm guys went back in. Maybe they turned them on.
I press the wrist communicator and I go, "Hello? Is anyone out there? You can reply to this message."
Whoever that is, please get to engineering. We have a problem, and we need as much help as we can get.
There is a fire in the docking bay. You need to open the door in 5 minutes.
5
It's
minutes.
a very slow fire.
Coriander, roll a d6 for sloth.
Moves at a sloth's pace.
For sloth?
Correct.
Alright, well, I rolled my number.
All right, I trust you. Just be safe.
Thank you. Remember, 5 minutes.
It's like 4 minutes and a few seconds now, but you know.
Very good. Let's run to our ship and escape.
Okay. You get to your ship, and you are able to get inside of it.
Should we jettison the humans?
While we're still in the ship, yes.
Wouldn't they suffocate?
They'll get
When the door
into
opens.
space. Maybe we keep them as hostages.
We do need an engineer. Maybe one of them knows engineering.
Maybe
We
ask
are
first.
pirates.
Oh no.
I think we're diplomats.
I want to go to the storage lockers and see if they've woken up.
You hear banging on the inside of the lockers, yeah.
Hello?
And then you see like lips pressed up against the thing. Like,
Oh no.
Are you okay in there?
please let us out.
Well, pretty soon we'll let you out. Say, are either of you interested in an exciting new employment opportunity?
Will it get us out of the locker?
Yep.
Sebastian, roll 1d6 for sloth.
I rolled a 5.
No.
Yeah, let us out.
Don't you want to know what the opportunity is first?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
You get to be members of our crew. Isn't that exciting?
Oh wow. Yeah. I really want to do that.
Membership on our crew comes with many benefits. You get your own bunk, and an assigned day you can use the bathroom.
Don't forget about the stars.
Oh, yes. And if you're good at your job, you get a star from the captain.
Oh wow. I love animals. Yes, please.
Awesome.
As Sebastian's saying this, I reach from the side and put a star on his helmet.
Okay. Now I just need to find the keys for these lockers. You wait right there. I'll be back sometime.
A deep sigh comes from the locker. The doors begin to open in the docking bay.
Well, if we shot ballistics out of the front, we would go backwards through the opening. Might take a lot of them, though.
Pew, 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 pew.
Okay, so you're shooting into the interior of this. Okay, sure. Roll a d6 for panic.
6.
Okay, you're able to do so, and the explosions from hitting stuff causes the ship to be knocked out of the cargo hold.
Oh, we're
Docking bay.
free.
Words. And now you're just kind of moving in an angle. You can see that there are animal control cruisers flying around this massive freighter of a ship and just blown it to hell. But you're floating away.
You know, the Queen might be an engineer. We should ask her.
She
That's
should
true.
know all about space. So maybe that includes spaceships.
It was rude of us not to ask at the beginning.
I'll go knock. I know where the bathroom is. I can navigate there.
Plus, it's your day, so you're allowed inside it.
I used it this morning.
Erwin, maybe you should use the comms to call the Queen's spaceship and see if they could tractor beam us over there.
Already
Good
on
idea.
it. She crawling.
Gold stars for everyone.
Yay.
Yay.
Erwin, you get to your comm before Lenny is able to get to the bathroom. So you send a message out to the Space Queen's ship.
Mm-hmm.
A rather panicked-looking crystalline individual answers on a video screen.
Oh, hello.
What is happening out there?
Well, we have hopefully sabotaged the fleet. Is anything interesting happening out there?
Well, yes, the fleet is attacking itself.
Oh, that's wonderful. We have the Queen. She is safe and sound
Oh,
in the
wondrous.
bathroom.
That's where she likes to be.
She does her best royal decrees from the bath.
Are you able to get to us?
We'll do our best.
You're kind of
Erwin
floating
looks-
away.
Erwin looks to Lenny.
What do I say?
Is the queen carrying me back into the comm room? Like,
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Uh,
that's right. You're going to
As you get to the door, you see not occupied, and but the door does slide open, and she looks freshly showered, cleaned, happy, and she pulls out like a large stack of books that are signed and kind of sets them in a corner, and then picks you up and then begins to float back. You kind of stretch your arms out.
I'm flying.
Yeah. And she's able to make it back pretty quickly. It's not that far at all. And she sees that Erwin is on comms. She moves up. Fire the lasers onto the fleet. And the person says, "Oh, are you sure? The fleet seems to be fighting itself." And the queen says, "I've been in the bathroom. I don't know."
Your Majesty, yes. Go ahead, Lenny. I've talked too fast for you. I'm sorry. You go first.
Some of them are probably piloted by animals now. They got stun guns.
We saved the day.
Well
We've
done.
started to anyway.
I got
Oh,
3
yes.
gold stars.
But things could still go awry.
I don't
Let's
know
get
if we
the big
should-
ship.
Yes, that is a good plan. You should tell them to shoot. I would suggest, Your Majesty, that you tell them to shoot the big ship. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you. It's it's kind of like a internal thing that I'm the queen. You don't have to refer to me as a queen.
How do we refer then?
Lasalantenario. I'm happy with that. You just call me Autumn.
Your Majesty. Oh, yes, that will take less time.
Oh, yeah.
Scoop us up, Wendy. And the person behind the comms is like, okay. And then their crystalline ship begins to come in.
It's handy so many ships have big mouths for us.
We are a very tiny ship, but she's a good ship.
The USS ASMR's a good home. It's quiet usually.
Except for the bells and the sipping noises, but those are very relaxing.
And the bathroom is very luxurious. The one day a week we get to spend in there.
I really appreciated the sound of feet crushing chips. That was actually a really nice addition. And the sipping from a straw, that was exceptional.
You didn't hear candy wrappers crunkling, did you? That's a bad sound.
Only like 50 times. I didn't.
Oh, okay.
It probably was because the navigation is still offline.
Yeah, sorry. There's a button to turn that off. I forgot.
That's okay. I'll have your ship all fixed up. Thank you so much for saving me.
Our pleasure.
Thank you. I
Oh,
look forward to reading your books.
Please do.
I don't think we got one signed. Would it be an imposition to get one signed, please?
Oh, don't worry. I left you my entire catalog for each of you.
Oh, thank you.
A
in
catalog
the
for each of
corner.
us?
Yes.
Great.
Erwin turns to the rest of them.
How nice is she?
She's
So
so nice.
Nice.
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
Our sloth friend fell.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's
no.
why we don't.
Okay.
That-
Ah.
I was going to say that's why we don't have an engineer anymore.
That's probably what
He
Oh,
fell
it
off
is.
the couch and never
Fell
got
off the
back up.
Use them all the time.
He's still behind that couch somewhere.
You just hear a voice in the break room in the ship.
I'm okay.
Really, we should ask the Queen's crew to move the sofa. That would be good.
Oh, yeah.
If
Yeah.
that's not too much of an imposition.
Your ship is
Yeah.
brought in to the Queen's luxurious ship. And she thanks you all and offers to hire you on as her personal escort.
Oh.
I could never work as an escort. I'm saving myself.
But being an escort is so classy. I vote we do it. and I am the captain. So my vote is the only one that matters.
Fair.
And they begin to pull away from the crew as your ship is being worked on. And it comes back out of the ship, and you see the animal control freighter is destroyed. And all the other cruisers begin to make their way back into the sky mall, the space mall. It's not really so much in the sky anymore.
Erwin slowly lifts up to Baja at the animal control building.
And that's where I'll end my one shot.
Yay!
Thank you all so much. That was a blast
God.
and
That
so
was
relaxing.
a challenge. That was such a challenge. Thank you for the donations, Your Majesty.
Thank
It's
you,
very
Majesty.
appreciated. Yeah, go ahead, Zach. Should I say more about the thing, or are we good?
Yeah, sure. You could say more about the thing. That's fine. Yeah.
Those of you who have just chimed in or have joined us in the middle of our game, this was Sloth Panic, a one-shot designed specifically from Nerdsmith, and this is day 2 of our NerdsGiving charity event. We are raising money. Thank you, Zach. We are raising money for Heifer International, who who fights hunger and poverty while giving back and caring for the earth with gifts of animal. I'm getting all my words mixed up. Let me start over. We are supporting Heifer International this year for NerdsGiving, an organization that prevents poverty and hunger while caring for the earth. They give income-producing animals for families and communities and help them with training to turn those animals into a sustainable business. So we are raising money. Our goal is to try to afford an ark, which is going to be several animals in a big old group. We cannot guarantee that a boat will be provided during for transport. I'm not sure how they transport the animals. But we are looking for that. If you would like to join us and donate to NerdsGiving, you can do so at the link in our chat. And please help us give a little good back into the world. That's what NerdsGiving is all about. And thank you all so much. We are here until the 15th running animal-themed one-shots.
Do we want to go around the robin and introduce ourselves one last time?
Zach, go
Tell
first.
people where they can
Introduce
find
your
us.
awesome self.
Hi, y'all. I'm Zach. You can find me on Twitter at DuskFadeDruid. You can also find me on the Nerdsmith Discord, where I run one-shots. It's kind of my thing. I love doing these kind of things off the top of my head, usually. And sometimes it works out. And then we'll go with Amanda. Introduce your fine self.
Hi.
And your friend.
This is Duncan. Oh, you're gonna look away? Okay.
Oh, now you need him to look at the camera.
What are you doing, buddy? Okay, so I'm Amanda. This is Duncan. You can find me at the Littlest Giant _ on Twitter, where I post cosplay stuff, or on I'm the Littlest Giant on Twitch. And there's Duncan.
Hi, Duncan. And then Matthew, introduce yourself to the people.
I am Matthew. You can find me on Twitter at Matthew A. Siebert. I am the DM for the Land Above podcast, which you can find at thelandabove.podbean.com. I also play, I forgot to mention this at the top, I also play Crackers, the Awakened Parrot Bard. Yes, you heard that correctly. Every Friday night here on this Twitch channel for our Ghosts of Saltmarsh campaign.
I'm in that too. I played Jaffer, a rock gnome artificer that Matthew definitely referenced by trying to hire people to join him. Yeah, they didn't do that. Andy, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Andy. You can find me on Twitter at LawfulGoodBoy. I play a new character, Glatone, on the D&D with the Banana Brothers stream, which is on Curious Crafts channel on Twitch. We play Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. If you want to check us out, there is one episode. It was quite fun from last Tuesday, and we'll be on this Tuesday.
Excellent. And last but not least, Angela.
I'm Angela. You can find me at darling_gypsum. I play Jovi, a mixologist, on Final Rites on Tuesday afternoons, and I play Adelaide, a snooty archer, on Shenanigans, as snooty as things get on a show called Shenanigans, on Tuesday nights. So you can find the shows, all of our shows, on nerdsmith.org.
Yeah. And thank you all so much for joining us today. This was a blast.
This was delightful and ridiculous.
Do we get to watch that awesome video again, Ange?
Maybe? I don't know. That's up to Logan. And we will at some point be refining these rules. Sloth Panic is a game created by us, and so we're going to treat this as a playtest, and we're going to take some of these rules, we're going to polish it up, and hopefully we will be able to share it with people very soon.
Yay!
So keep your eye on the Nerdsmith Twitter, as well as the nerdsmith.org. Yes, Angela?
Nerdsmith.org, yes. You're right.
Thank you. For more information on that.
And you can also join our Discord. The link is down below the Twitch player.
Heck yeah, you definitely should join us on Discord.
Yes,
Definitely.
All right.
There's not at all lots of wild nonsense going on there. That's amazing.
No, you absolutely should join us. The Nerdsmith community is open and happy to have you. And yeah, how we doing? Want to sign off?
Sure.
We haven't written a script for this particular one yet. Yeah, we've been Nerdsmith. This is NerdsGiving. Hang out with us from now until the 15th, and then from beyond then. And you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Have a good day, y'all.
Have a beautiful day and have a beautiful rest of your Nerdsgiving. Bye-bye. Hello, Internet. I'm Angela. I'm a director and creator. We here at Nerdsmith would like to wish you a very happy Nerdsgiving. The time has come for our second annual NerdsGiving charity event. 2 weeks of playing silly games with our friends while putting a little bit of good back into the world. This year, we are supporting Heifer International and their fight to end hunger while caring for the earth. They gift families and communities income-producing animals and provide the training to turn those animals into sustainable businesses. For the next 2 weeks, that's November 1st through the 15th, we here at Nerdsmith will be running animal-themed RPG one-shots and giving away delightful prizes during the streams. Stay tuned on Twitter for the latest show schedule, or donate today at fundraise.heifer.org/nerdsgiving. It's bound to be amusing. No, don't cluck up this opportunity. No, just play the outro.
We are Nerdsmith. Bum ba-dum.
No. We're gonna try that again. One more time. From the top. We are Nerdsmith.